Hi, I'm John Dapolito, and I'm really excited to bring you this special video. Now, this is the Acting Niche Phenomenon Seminar Sampler. So what I've done is I put together a few niches that you would experience at the seminar for you to get a taste of. And all the niches I've chosen are niches that were done back in 2003. In other words, I walked into a room back in 2003. If you're doing the math, this is literally 20 years ago. And I walked in that room with Sharpies and an idea that I was sharing with actors here in New York City. And when I shared these ideas, these are some of the people I presented. There's a bunch of actors that we go over in my seminar. Those are actors like Sam Rockwell and Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, Paul Newman, Jack Nicholson, Susan Sarandon, Jessica Chastain, Hilary Swank, Antonio Banderas, Al Pacino, Philip Seymour Hoffman, etc., etc. We're going to be looking at how these people succeed over decades, and not magically, but what's really, really happening. So I'm going to walk through this with you, and I want you to play a game with me. That means you're going to use your pause button a little bit. And maybe you have a pen handy, or you're just going to splurt it out loud, but I want you to get engaged here, because it's important to start to assimilate what is this acting niche, and why is it so different than anything else? So here we go. Here's the first sample I'd like to offer you. Jodie Foster. Now, she's been a star since she's a child, and since her childhood, she's been working in the same acting niche. What is her acting niche in your mind's eye? When you think of Jodie Foster, what do you think her acting niche might be? Go ahead, take a moment, pause. Okay, so I'm assuming it took a little bit of a break, and if it didn't, that's fine too. So Jodie Foster's acting niche is women alone in a world of violent men. Let me repeat that. Women alone in a world of violent men. Now, this is whether she's doing comedy or tragedy. If you remember back in her early years, Taxi Driver, a woman alone in a world of violent men. Whoa. Silence of the Lambs, a woman alone in a world of violent men. The Brave One. Flight Plan, Panic Room. It goes on, even when she's directing. Something like Money Monster. She directed Julia Roberts in that, and she had Julia Roberts actually playing a woman alone in a world of violent men. This is how powerful the acting niche is. Let me share another one with you. Ed Norton. When you think of Ed Norton, what acting niche pops into your mind? Can you locate it? Here you go. Deceptive duality. I'm going to repeat that. Deceptive duality. This means this guy likes being a trickster. That's where the deception comes in. And that duality he likes to push to its polarities, to its extremes. And this is what he does repeatedly. Now remember, I predicted this back in 2003. He hadn't even done the Hulk yet. And more importantly, he hadn't done something that he just did recently, which was Knives Out the Glass Onion. He just keeps doing this. Now, he does this in a very interesting and curious way, and he finds different characters and ways to express this. But this is the truth. That's what keeps showing up, his acting niche, and that's what lights him up. And where he gets lit up, we get lit up as an audience. Let me take you to another one. She's America's sweetheart, as they say, Julia Roberts. Now, Julia Roberts came on the scene pretty powerfully with her acting niche, and she's been doing it to this day. Women who must find their identity apart from men. Women who must find their identity apart from men. Now, if you look at Pretty Woman, Runaway Bride, August Osage County, all of this truth remains true, even right up to Ticket to Paradise. The entire backstory, the film she did with George Clooney, is all her acting niche. So what's the point of this? The point of this is that it's there for you to have. That's what I keep trying to get at. That's what I'm screaming at the top of the rafters to everyone for the last 20 years. Come and get niched and have this for yourself. I'm gonna give you a bonus one here. This is a person I knew when I was a younger actor. We shared friends, and someone I think is a consummate artist. His name is Philip Seymour Hoffman. Now, Philip's no longer with us, but his work is. He's an incredible, incredible artist and very, very diversified character actor. So what's your hunch? Now that you're getting a sense of these acting niche phenomenons, what is his acting niche? What's popping into your head there? Take a pause. I'll be here when you get back. Okay, I'm assuming you're back. Philip Seymour Hoffman, sexual perversity and addiction. This is this guy's niche. This is what lit this guy up. This is how he shared his art in the world. This is where he gave us illuminating performances. This is where he took us on journeys where many actors would never have taken us. And you can look at his career from Boogie Nights and Love Liza and Doubt and Before the Devil Knows You're Dead and his stage work, Death of a Salesman and Shopping and Fucking and all the work that he did with the Lab Theater. All of his work was surrounding that one simple thing, sexual perversity and addiction. But he did it in a clever, beautiful, extraordinary, artistic way. So what I want you to do for yourself is to understand what we're working with here. We're working with the deep truth. And that truth is something that you could have for yourself. It's not some magic that only Philip Seymour Hoffman has, or only Julia Roberts has, or only Jodie Foster has, or only Ed Norton has, or Denzel Washington, or Viola Davis, or Kate Winslet, or Kate Blanchett, or Sam Rockwell. No, it's not magic. It's your truth, and it can be known. So it's been a joy for me to bring this to you. I look forward to seeing you at one of my sessions and to seeing you at one of my seminars. I'll catch you later. Have a great day, and thank you for your time.